great power and glory. And then shall he send his angels. That's me and you. Then shall he send his angels and shall gather together his elect from the four winds. What are the four winds? Ecclesiastical powers, political powers, economic powers, and military powers. He shall gather his elect together from those four winds. He'll pull us out of it, and he'll take us to Psalms 27. He'll put us in his pavilion. He'll hide us in his tabernacle. He'll give us everything that we need to make it through. He'll show us that he loves us. He'll tell us, don't fear anything, for whom shall I fear? I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of the four winds. I'm not afraid of the wars. I'm not afraid of the politics. We are caught up into heaven. He's gathering us from the uttermost parts of the earth to the uttermost parts of heaven. He took us into heaven, took us off the earth, and took us into heaven. Oh, where's heaven at, Brother Parnell? It's an attitude. It's a condition. You're in heaven right now because you recognize your day and your message. After these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth. And the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. We know what this in Revelation 7. The four winds are wars. I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. He cried and said, don't blow across the earth until I seal every one of my children. And I have them sealed in their... Don't blow across the earth. Do not destroy the earth until I redeem every one of my children. That's what he's saying. That's what's going on around us right now. Revelation 9 and 13, and the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. We know what Euphrates was. It was the river that ran through Babylon. And Euphrates, we'll see what it is here in just a minute. And the four angels were loosed. So now they've been loosed into the earth after we've all been sealed. But Brother Parnell, my heart's not just right. Get it right. You're sealed. Get it right. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. From this day forward, make a commitment. Amen. From right now. Today is the day of salvation. Right. If you haven't done it yet, do it now. Now is the time. Yes. Here he is. The four angels are loosed. Watch the prophet. Ecclesiastical powers. See if they're in the earth or not. The hour in the Feast of the Trumpets, the hour that we're living, the ecclesiasticals are the spirits uniting together now, bringing them all to this big one slaughter to blot out. You know what ecclesiastic is? It's religion. Look at what it's doing today. It's already in writing here. I've read some of it too. I've gone right in and looked it all up on the internet and read some of these laws. It's already in writing here in this nation now that these churches have to be closed unless you're with an organization. It'll come. It'll come. It's a union. It's a boycott. Just like the mark of the beast. And now you see what the beast is, don't you? It's a power. And a power, ecclesiastical power. Jesus said it'd be so close like the real thing it'd deceive the very elect if it was possible. But he promised, I love this, always there's a way out for you and I. Right. All of this political, ecclesiastical power raising up to move us to a one-world government. They have the European Union right now economically. They have the Asian Union right now economically. They have what they call the Australian Union right now economically. That's New Zealand, Australia, and all those lower nations. And we are right now forming the Americas Union. I don't know whether you know that or not. It'll be an economic union of Mexico, United States, and Canada, and it's forming itself together. And there will be 4 economic unions in the world at that time when we get ours formed. And the leaders of those 4 economic unions will decide who gets what. And it's all forming around us right now, this ecclesiastical power. It deceived. Jesus said it'd be so close it deceived the very elect if it could, if it was possible. But he promised to have something here for us in that day. Amen. That we wouldn't be deceived. We're looking right at it. We're not ignorant of Satan's device. And that's the Word. The Word is here. And Christ to make it manifest to us. They're supernatural devils, human spirits, men out there acting supernaturally, doing things that you'd think there's no way you could do. How in the world do you unite Europe? How do you unite Asia and Australia and all of those? How do you bring these together? How do you unite the poorest nation in the world, Mexico, with the richest nation, the United States and Canada? How do you do it? Well, get out of the devil, the human spirit's 4-point scheme. Listen to what it is. Watch his 4-point scheme. Antichrist, white horse, kills by spirit, being Antichrist, a spiritual kill. He's not going out here and killing everybody at red lights and killing everybody in Iraq and Iran and doing all this and that. The devil, the human spirit, kills you spiritually. Not the devil floating around in the air. This guy that's birthed into you at your natural birth. He kills you spiritually every day, driving the same old thing into your head. My husband's no good. My wife's no good. My son won't listen to me. The people at work hate me. I can't do anything right. On and on and on, just constantly driving it home, driving it home, driving it home. And you listen to that 4-point scheme, and you let the white horse talk to you, and slow but sure, it's a spiritual death to where you can't conquer anything. Number 2, red horse, kills by sword, political power. You say, yeah, when Obama gets done, we're in trouble. And let me tell you, that political power is in your heart right now. Political power. You know what political is? It's trying to make things work out. It's trying to use your own prowess to get where you need to be. That's what political power is all about. It's education. It's all those things. And there's nothing wrong with any of it unless you use it the wrong way. And political power, once he spiritually kills you, then the political power, he moves in and kills by the political power when the church has started united. Black horse souls when he gives out his doctrine. He comes in. Let me just give you a little example here. Watch his 4-point scheme. Antichrist, white horse, kills by the Spirit, being Antichrist, the spiritual kill. Come unto me and I will give you rest. I've tried. I don't know what to do. I don't know which way to turn. Christ, I've prayed and I can't get rest. My mind, I go crazy every day. I don't know what to do. I don't know which way to turn. Spiritual kill. Boom, 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 boom. But he just keeps knocking you down with that 3-pronged stick. Every day, just hitting you and hitting you. Number 2, kill by the sword, political power. I told you I'd have power over you. You cannot do these things. You cannot serve God. You don't have a new birth. You don't have this and that. You need to get the right man on the throne. You need to become a democracy here. You need to, on and on and on, your own little heart, working back and forth.
That's right.
Fighting, political powers, killing. The black horse, souls when he give out his doctrine. Come unto me, and I will give you rest. I told you he couldn't do that. I told you he couldn't give you rest. You went up there, you confessed that you was a Christian and all that, got up there and sang your songs and everything else, and look at the mess that you've made out of your life, and people looking at you and laughing about you behind your back. Everybody in the church is talking about you. When they huddle up on Monday Night Football, they're talking about you. That's what the devil does. He gets you to feeling that way. Souls, when he gives out his doctrine, it becomes a doctrine. You know what a doctrine is? An unbending way. Conquering you. He pushes you and pushes you and pushes you until you can't do anything. He's got you exactly where he wants you. And she did there with her fornications. You know what fornication is? A perversion of the word. And he weighed out the